moving on to the president smoking weed. I don't mean President Trump actually smoking weed, but the possibility
I love this.
of a president, a sitting president smoking weed. Look, for obvious reasons, people, attitudes have changed about marijuana, and is it time that we'd be okay with it?
So
we talked to
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, one of the most instantly influential people in Congress. She has made she's not hiding this. She wants marijuana legalized everywhere.
Right.
And
on a
so
federal level.
the reason we wanted to talk to her about it, and we got her, the reason we wanted to talk to her was Kamala Harris was on the Breakfast Club this week, and Charlamagne the God asked her about smoking weed, and she said, yeah, I did it back in college, and she made a joke kind of at Bill Clinton's expense.
She said, I did inhale, but then she quickly said, it was a long, long time ago, a long, long time ago.
So do you have to say a long, long time ago? Could a president actually smoke weed in the White House? And that's the question we pose to AOC.
We just need to accept that there is nothing more inherently damaging about marijuana than, say, legal substances like alcohol or anything else. And so, so I'm glad that we're moving towards a more just position as a party, and that we're moving to legalize marijuana, but not just legalize marijuana, but to really make up for the damages done by the war on drugs and the people that were unjustly incarcerated by the war on drugs.
So, Senator, would it be okay to have a president who say that they do smoke?
I don't care.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine with me. There are plenty of people who drink. They'll go out to happy hour. They'll go out, have 1, 2, 3.
Right. And I know everybody's been.
How is that different from anything else,
So, look, when I heard what AOC said,
with her.
When I heard what she said, and we talked about this morning, my initial reaction was, I disagree. Not that I have any issue with anybody smoking marijuana.
Why do you disagree?
I told you. We had this whole conversation.
No, but I need to understand. I don't understand your point.
I didn't want the president, who at any moment could have to deal with any...
Watch him lose this argument.
Oh, get off it, Charles.
Hold on a second.
Watch him lose this argument.
First of all, why don't you guys... I've almost said something I don't want to say. My point was, I wasn't saying... Oh, God, you didn't hear me. What I said was, when we initially talked about it this morning, this was my feeling. And then you and Van, in our conversation, made me realize that, you know what? If the president... You can't say the president's not going to have a drink while he's in office for the entire 4 years, right? So if I'm okay with that, then I should be okay with that.
Right.
And I agree. I was making the point about how I evolved on it, okay? But you were so fast to want to jump down my throat.
I didn't know you were going to turn into Neville Chamberlain over here.
God.
He totally turned into, he totally Nevilled it. No, but it's true. It's like drinking does so much more damage in this society than weed. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And, look, this is going to be legalized. We're going to be laughing about this in 10 years.
Hi, I'm Olivia from Halifax, Canada, and I agree with Ocasio-Cortez. I think that alcohol hasn't been shown, or rather marijuana hasn't been shown to be any more damaging than alcohol. So I think if a sitting president wants to smoke up in his free time, I don't see an issue with that.
Right. Okay.
But someone should be on alert.
Yeah, just in case the president gets super high.
Yeah, call the vice president like, hey, I had just a little too much. You got to take over tonight.
If he picks up the red phone and starts with dude, then you got to stop.